up to tonight's festivities. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Take a look at the Mavericks. Presently in last place in the West, this is a team searching for answers.
Yeah, and they just look sort of lost out there lately. You know, they're not playing with a whole lot of purpose or drive, and you just can't wait for good things to happen. You've got to make them happen.
Now, look at Dallas' starting lineup. They got Porzingis, and it's Hunt, and at the pivot spot, and in the middle. Of course, we know for a few chosen individuals, the best of the best, this is the last leg now in the race for the MVP.
That is correct, Kevin. There's been a narrative that's built all season, but sometimes the way you close out a season can ultimately decide the vote, because it's the last thing in the minds of the voters. You've piled up your stats, you've tried to win as many games as possible, but a finishing kick is so important in this race.
And these players know it, don't they? I mean, they say, oh, I'm not paying attention to it, but really, I mean, come on. Well, you know, of course they know, right?
They're paying attention. No doubt.
Good on the triple.
Terrence Ross in his comfort zone from distance. This guy has always had the eye of a sharpshooter.
Ross against Banks. Pass to Clark for the three. Orlando grabs the miss. And this matchup with the Mavericks is the first meeting of the season.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are two teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
Well, you need to have the kind of vertical Terrence Ross has to take care of that basketball. My goodness, the alley-oop, a lot easier when he's on the receiving end.
Here's Clark. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Now the pass to Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. Ross with the steal. And now Orlando on the break. And Ross with the slam.
I think the skill set of Terrence Ross is subjective. He's got everything it takes to be an offensive force. Can he find consistency?
Clark kicks to Banks. Here's Clark. Top of the key for Porzingis. No good, unable to end this run.
Well, with that much space around him, maybe he's better off attacking the basket than settling for the jumper.
Money. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Ooh, couldn't quite get that one. 4 for 5.
Slater. He's guarded by Ewing. It's tipped. Here's Slater. Doesn't roll that time. The Magic go the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
I mean, you have to question their effort, Greg. They did a great job of penetrating and kicking out. The defense simply wasn't up to the task.
Here's Money.
And guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Yeah, I think that's exactly how they built this lead. They played as one, shared the basketball, running their offense to perfection.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
And really, I thought what was the difference in their game? Offensive rebounds, or the lack thereof. A lot of one and done in that game.
You know, if you're going to create more points, you need to create extra possessions. And getting wiped out on the boards kept that from happening.
And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. We know James Harden joined Durant and Westbrook in winning league MVP honors. Doris, had those three stayed together in Oklahoma City, is there any doubt in your mind that they would have won at least one NBA championship?
Well, you think back to the time they worked together, and they did NBA finals and ended up being eliminated by LeBron James in Miami. So obviously, you like the opportunity, they would have had to go to more. And let's give a little credit to the great GM of the Oklahoma City franchise, Sam Presti, who is responsible for the drafting of 3 MVP candidates. That in and of itself is quite remarkable. But you know this, Kevin. The success and failure, there's such a fine line. And there's a tenuous nature to things. An injury at the wrong time so many times this trio was tripped up by an untimely situation. So, I mean, if they stay together, yes, you like their chances, but this is why history states otherwise.
And here are the Mavericks now. Magic knocking down the tray. Fires the three. Another three for Dallas.
And that's how you answer back.
But you can tell that was a little give good, get good. Executed well on the offensive end, connects on the deep threat.
The second chance effort. That one falls. Linux got his first points of the night.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here is Forbes. He's got 6. Fires for 3. That shot off the mark. And it's Orlando's ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Pass to Wiley. On deep. Hangs it from downtown. Wiley's got his first 3 points of the game.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray. Oh! I don't know if you can do it any better on both ends than they have tonight.
I don't think you can ask for anything more, Greg. What a wonderful job establishing a lead early in this one.
Here is Forbes. The Magic getting the bucket.
Establishing dominance down low, and guys, it's working.
Oh, no doubt. I think they've controlled the paint. They've used their size and strength to get off any shot they want.
Money passes to Ross. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Here is Forbes. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Dallas calls timeout.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
But, Greg, no resistance, right? They're allowing them to get any kind of shot they want close. That simply can't happen.
And now we have a moment to recognize the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, Money.
And the way that he's been able to kind of create something out of nothing for his teammates has been remarkable. Fantastic and timely passing combined with his vision is something that all players should aspire to have.
To the inside, Henry.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Down low, here's Wiley. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And they're just dominating on both ends. And it's reflected now in the score.
No, absolutely, Greg. They're absolutely rolling in sync totally on both the offensive and defensive ends.
Here's Mitchell Long. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Outstanding pass. He reads the play as it develops, and his lead pass is absolutely perfect.
And no doubt they've been the more efficient team in this first half.
Well, I think they're getting quality shots, and it's thanks to how aggressive they have been in this half.
Down low. Hunt the pass to Artis. Here's Mitchell Long. And 3 off the mark. Now here's Ewing. No points in the game yet for him. With the floater. Olenek the pass to Wiley. And he uses the glass on the lane.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Here's Mitchell Long. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by the Magic.
I think when you talk about the Dallas Mavericks, it's not hard to think about the ownership. Driven, intelligent, committed, and the team has embodied those traits.
And how about the excellent court vision, just keeping the defense off balance?
I'll tell you, Greg, his passing has been absolutely outstanding. He is threading the needle right now.
And here are the Mavericks now, after the Magic pick up 2. And even though the Mavericks had a couple of bad years in a row, this franchise remains rock solid.
Well, think about they've had consistency from the top down. It's a pioneering organization that's always looking at the next innovation. And remember, they have a very strong fan base.
Locker room presence, one of the aspects that gets overlooked by fans, but endorsed not by coaches. And there are some players who have that presence.
You know what, Kevin? And this can take the shape of a lot of different things. So one guy that comes to mind is Sean Livingston. Always calm, always about team. Thaddeus Young is not a name necessarily that is at the top of every best player list, but anyone who's ever coached Thad Young believes in his ability to affect positively a locker room. Then you have those guys who maybe are going to challenge you a little bit more, but ultimately are good for the team. And I would cite Draymond Green, who will call out a teammate if necessary, push them to greater heights. You need both kinds, I think, Kevin, in your locker room.
Here's Mitchell Long. The Magic hitting the button.
And you know what, call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
Wasted no time on that one. Ross has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Magic.
Boy, this guy has been transcendent this quarter. Something really lit a fire underneath this guy.
Mitchell Long passes to Green. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Up the floor. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And that's another fast break bucket. And this is the pace, though, guys, that's been working for him.
You know, I think, Greg, the faster the tempo, the better they are. And I love the pace they're playing with right now.
It's a halt for run. Lost contact on the shot. And now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, Draymond Green is a smart, strong guy who is able to finish through contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And Draymond Green, an extremely vocal leader. He's in his teammates' ears, always trying to keep them on edge. Also in his opponent's ears as well. And then there's the official. He tends to like to get in their ears as well.
Here's Banks. Magic knocking down the tray. Here's Porzingis. It's deflected.
Okay, Kelly Olynyk getting up high for that rejection at 7.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And so it's Dallas with it. After the Magic pick up 2. Here's Money. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, but if I can say so, it was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, and he was so quick to break on that one. A good sign that he read the play.
Stolen by Ewing. Here's Money. No good off the back of the rim. Dallas has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Inside, Clark, and he banks in the layup.
And even with the height disadvantage, he finds a way to convert.
Boy, you got to appreciate how confident he was in that instance. He doesn't allow the taller defender to stop him. He's saying, I'll take you on right now.
The Magic shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one. And that one misses. That one misses. The Mavericks shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. They get a hand on it. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession. Now let's quickly bring up the list of point guards whose steal totals in the second half of the season have really been standing out. You look at Money, always dangerous on the court. He leads the league. And, of course, Ricky Rubio. He's in that same group. He's another guy who can pick your pocket.
And with these guys, they are always going to give you an equally outstanding effort at both ends of the floor. I mean, it takes very aggressive defense to put up steal numbers like that.
You know, I think that's the mentality they have when it comes to defending aggressive. They don't let up for one single second at that end of the floor, and they're always looking to cause you discomfort.
And the rebounding has been key to their success here tonight.
Yeah, they dominated that category in this one. It's reflected in the score.
Here's Money. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game.
He does the hard part. Gets through the defense all the way to the rim. I thought the finish would be the easy part.
Pass to Clark. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
And out of rhythm offensively, but he continues to work at it.
Well, you can see he's sputtering a bit, but he's trying to get going. I do like that he's continuing to be aggressive.
Here's Money. 17 points in the game. To the paint. He's looking for a Olynyk and finds him. Olynyk's got everything to go for him. 5 attempts, 5 makes. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Clark. Tipped away. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. A shot, no good. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. It's the Magic opening up a huge gap. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Kristaps Porzingis grew up in faraway Latvia, but thanks to his brother, developed a passion for the NBA.
My older brother, he was a big fan of NBA always, and he always had pictures of Michael and then Kobe and Shaq, and then we both started watching.
And Greg, that's something different now for foreign players, isn't it? A lot more exposure to the NBA.
And KP, a fan of the culture. You saw him in cornrows as a kid. I think that helped prepare him for the transition.
Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Vamonos. And for the Magic here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
In that opening quarter, I don't know that you could ask for much more.
They've been simply outstanding, Greg, and let's see if they can build off this early lead.
We've got Kelly Olynyk. Ewing is out there with Wiley. And there's Money. And it's Ross in a 2-guard. That's who's out there for Orlando.
We are sprinting end-to-end, but under control. That's the key.
No, exactly right, Greg. You can't go too fast. He pulled that off in brilliant fashion.
And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Draymond Green is a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he remembers his motivation. They said I fell in the draft because what position would I guard? I'll never forget that. I'm comfortable guarding any position. When I'm playing against big guys, I battle even harder. You have to prove a point. I won't be a pushover. Kevin?
He never backs down. Thanks, David. Of course, at times out there, things get a little heated. Some people feel like the whistle's being blown too quickly on some of these technical fouls. What do you think?
I would actually completely disagree, Kevin. I think there are certain players who are given far too much latitude, and others for whom the whistle does come too quickly. So I think it would be better and more helpful to the officials, the teams, and also the fans to understand what is and what does cross a line. Because to me, there's no consistency, there's a lot of confusion, and I think it works both ways. Sometimes too long of a leash, sometimes too short.
Excellent appraisal.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the board has been impressive.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be, and Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
Here is Forbes. 6 points for him. Porzingis, that's a 2. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Money passes to Ross. Over Banks. Moves back up. The shot by Wiley, no good. The Mavericks shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Here's Money. And that's a rugged play.
That's straight toughness.
Ooh, getting frisky. It's not every day we see a dunk like that.
I hope everybody was harnessed in for that one.
Oh, the athleticism, the creativity, beautiful things to watch.
Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Defense leading to offense. Another turnover and another basket.
The Magic shooting their third free throw shot of the game. That's good from Ewing. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here is Forbes. Inside. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's up to 25 points for Money.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. Here's Mitchell Long. Here's Kuzminskis. And a miss here on the triple. Down low. Stolen away. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Money.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. That's tipped.
Showcasing his skills with that slam.
He knows how to put the exclamation point on those, doesn't he? My goodness. Here's Kuzminskis. Olynyk is covering. Hunt the pass to Mitchell Long. 6 to shoot. To the middle. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Riley's got 7 rebounds in the game. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And that's a foul called on Money. That's his first foul. Here's Mitchell Long, and he overshot that one, missing.
Well, you don't get much more wide open inside the arc. You simply got to make that shot.
And the basket by Ewing.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Mitchell Long. Here's Hardis. The pass to Hunt. Just 5 on the clock. Kuzminskis in the corner. Hangs home the trifecta. Kuzminskis has got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. Orlando's gotten on a roll from three-point land. They've been flawless. 6 for 6 tonight. To the paint. They get a hand on it. Here's Mitchell Long. Pass to Artis. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Really nice job inside that time. The defense unable to react quick enough to stop him. Boy, he is fast.
And the basket by Olynyk.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Holcomb. He's guarded by Ross. Here's Artis. Passes to Mitchell Long. Oh, good with the triple.
I'd say that's been the story of this guy's night. He can't get anything to fall.
Pass to Artis. And there's the pass to Hunt. Here's Holcomb. Rebound by the Magic. Riley's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Money. It's tipped. Pass to Artis. All sorts of time. Riley with the rebound. Riley's got 11 rebounds in the game. Ewing the pass to Money. There's the lob to the hoop. Throws down the alley slam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. The open shot by Ewing. It's rebounded by Kuzminskis.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Yeah, that's a surprising miss, Greg. I have a feeling if they get that shot again, they'll knock it down next time.
Here's Mitchell Long. Just 5 to shoot. Dallas again missing.
Well, can't find the target, but good work to get into open space inside the arc.
Shot left block. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Things coming very easily right now for Terrence Ross. He's played with all the swag you could ask for.
Terrence Ross, Doris, one of the more athletic wingmen in the league.
Right, Kevin. This guy's got great reach and frame for the position he plays, and he's always been able to dazzle at times, but he can also disappear. So this guy's got to find that ability to get involved and stay active.
And so here is Dallas. To the inside. And the challenge by Ross.
Well, Terrence Ross's game lends itself to a dunk waiting to happen. This guy is tremendous as an athlete.
Dallas has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's Mitchell Long. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mitchell Long's got his second bucket of the night.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Well, you simply got to push through that, right? You need to at least contest the shot. Otherwise, he's going to knock it down.
From the arc. And out of bounds is the Magic will gain possession. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between three-point shots and two-point shots for Dallas. Orlando's gotten on a roll from three-point land. They've been flawless. 6 for 6 tonight. Here's Ewing. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his second trip to the line in this one. That's good from Ewing. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Both free throws good from Ewing.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Here is Forbes. He's guarded by Ross. Over in the corner, Porzingis. 5 on the clock. Unable to get that one. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Following this, they get to host the Rockets. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here is Forbes. He's guarded by Ross. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Here's Money. He has 29. And the jam by Ross.
That's a nice little outside in play right there. Good feed into the post and a solid finish.
Dallas shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. Clark kicks to Henry. Dallas moving it around.
How about the vision from the young Latvian Porzingis showing he really can read the floor and capitalize.
And the Magic with possession. They're on a 14-5 run here. Here's Money. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Clark finds Porzingis from downtown. Riley with the rebound.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here's Money. Master Olenek trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Clark. He dishes it to Green. And another steal for him. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Wiping the ball away with just such ease.
Money passes to Wiley. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, really good awareness by the scorer. You're seeing an opening in the defense and exploiting it beautifully.
Outside, Porzingis. Here's Forbes. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Riley's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Money. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line.
Did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop. Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Dallas making a switch here. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting about 26% out there. They need to get a better look. Clark kicks to Banks. Henry passes to Bridges. Tipped away. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. "19 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's the floater.
Ugly second quarter for him, and now I think he's starting to really force the issue.
Down low, another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Magic.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Hey, Draymond, at times in that first half, they got it going in transition. Why were they able to beat you defensively?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Good to have you back. Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the... Out in front at the half is Orlando. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what's your take?
Well, how about that ball? That was a true definition of team basketball. All 5 guys moving, all got... And...
Flying high above Lake Iowa in downtown Orlando as we welcome you back to the action at the Amway Center. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Clark on the floor right now for the Mavericks. They've got Porzingis, and it's Hunt in at the center. Inside, here's Porzingis. Count that bucket. Porzingis has got his team on the board first here in the second half for Dallas.
Well, Kristaps Porzingis understands with his length and size, those are high percentage finishes. Nicely done. Boy, great job protecting the rim and turning an easy layup into a missed opportunity.
Pass to Clark. This one for 3. Rebound by Olynyk.
The defense lost him there, and he should have made him pay.
And the pass to Money. Puts one up from 19. The offensive rebound. Riley. And he jams it with authority.
And gathered up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
He is one of the most determined rebounders, guys, we have got in the NBA.
But tireless work ethic and passion. He's a guy the team relies on for that.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Hat. To the middle. Here's Slater. And Ewing sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. 90 seconds now into the second half. Orlando, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. For 3, Ross. The Mavericks pull it in.
I don't like their energy level since the break, right? They've missed 3 of their first 4 shots.
Clark kicks to Porzingis. Goes up on the block. That shot, no good.
I'll tell you, he hasn't been able to find the mark all night. It's a big reason they're staring at this deficit.
Got a piece of it. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The thing about Porzingis, interesting guy beyond just basketball.
No doubt, Kev. I mean, here's a man who speaks 3 languages. He had a Carmelo Anthony jersey as a kid. He had a couple of Latvian rap songs written about him, and the guy's just getting started.
Money passes to Ross. And stolen by Banks. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. That's tipped. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And the Mavericks making a change here. Henry's checked in. Here's Money. Connects from 3-point range. Money's got 35 in the game.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Pass to Slater. Poked away. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Here's a look at the schedule for the Orlando Magic. On Thursday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Houston Rockets. And then on Sunday, they'll be facing off against DeMarcus Cousins and the New York Knicks. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. To the middle, here's Clark, and Ewing sends it back. And he gets it back. Clock at 6. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Orlando's gotten all but one of the 3-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Ewing's got 11.
Well, the presence of mind from Kelly Olynyk, knowing someone's open, finds him quickly.
And that's a foul called on Money. That's foul number 2 for him. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Outside Banks. Passes it to Hunt. 5 to shoot. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Here's Money. He has 35. Throws it up high.
Passing. They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Maverick shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Got a piece of it. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And let's take this chance to show you the highest scoring power forwards and centers in the NBA since the All-Star break. Second, Porzingis. In the third spot, Kelly Olynyk.
That's as scary a collection of big men as you want to see. I mean, game planning for any of them is a challenge because you know how much defensive attention you're going to have to devote to them.
You know, and even with entire defenses schemed around stopping them, their scoring output always remains high. These fellas are anchors in the post for each of their teams.
Here's Money. Makes it off the glass. Money's got 37.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Kicks to Henry. Wiley with the rebound. Wiley's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. They get the rebound. Olynyk gets number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Pass to Banks. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. Well, they say it was last touched by Ross.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Money. First in scoring, first in assists, and he's first in the league in steals per game. Just an incredibly aggressive and tenacious defender.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. It's blocked.
Boy, his vertical makes Terrence Ross an A+ shot blocker for his size. This guy, his main duty's on the perimeter, but he'll get his share of blocks.
Dallas making a switch here. Shot clock at 3. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Henry. And it comes off the front of the rim. On offense, here are the Magic. They're on a 15-6 run.
We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Here is Forbes. 8 points for him. Out to the wing. And out of bounds is the Magic will gain possession. And we'll get a look here where the shots have been coming from for him.
And these sorts of nights can happen. I mean, an extremely rough outing from him in terms of his efficiency. And at this point, the only thing you can hope for is to try to get into some sort of rhythm. Get a couple in a row, try to get to the free throw line, and build some confidence.
Ross with it. He's got 23. Here's Money. Here's Olynyk through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Kuzminskis kicks to Bridges. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Money. Count it. Money's got 41.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Here is Forbes. Knocked loose. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. Green, he's checked in for Dallas. Now the pass to Forbes. To end the drought. Wiley with the rebound.
Yeah, really frustrating right now. They just can't seem to stem the tide here.
Nothing they're doing on the defensive end is working. They've got to figure something out, and fast.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Dallas has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Pass to Bridges for the 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Yoon's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Wiley. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
And really the story of the half. One team shooting it lights out. The other, the lights are just out.
Yeah, that's right. You said it. They don't find a way to switch it back on. They're in trouble.
Over to the left wing. Bridges passes to Green. Poke loose. And they're running. Here's Money. Finishes the break with a slam.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turn it into easy points.
They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
The finish rips down the breakaway slam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, but if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, and he was so quick to break on that one. A good sign that he read the play.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Artis is checked in. To the inside. Forbes can't get it to go. Orlando's gotten all but one of the 3 pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far. Here's Money. He has 45 points. Plays it up and puts it in. Money's got 47 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
To the paint, here's Forbes. Got a hand on it. And again, Orlando running the court in transition. And then Ewing with the jam.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Artis. Olynyk is covering, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
Well, that's an example of two teammates on a different page. They're both looking at each other like, hey, what was going on there?
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Down low. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I like how Kelly Olynyk finds a number of different ways to contribute to his team. A selfless player who always does what's asked of him.
For Orlando, they have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4 of 7 from the foul line tonight.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And that one falls for Olynyk. And so Olynyk nails both of them. And so here is Dallas. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. Here's Clark. Porzingis at the elbow. Green inside the 3-point line. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Here's Money. To the middle. And Ross with the slam.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Here's Clark. Passes it to Artis. Here's Porzingis. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Money's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Inside, Wiley takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Wiley's got 8 points in the quarter. Dallas has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Bridges against Ross. Bridges kicks to Porzingis. Here's the teardrop. Rebound by the Magic.
Well, it's been an up and down quarter for him on the offensive end. Mostly down, though.
Here's Money. Defended by Bridges. Porzingis with the rebound.
The D slow to rotate, and he misses out on an easy chance from mid-range.
Artist the pass to Bridges. Clark for three. Doesn't go for him. And Orlando will come the other way.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but it's not helping his team. That was an awful quarter.
Ewing can't hit. Dallas shooting only 21% from the field so far. 52 seconds left in the third. Clark finds Porzingis to end the run. That's tipped. Now Ewing, 13 points in the game. The Magic again can't hit. Here's Clark. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Ewing. Ewing's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. The pass to Money. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Money's got 49 points in the game. Clark kicks to Bridges. That's to Porzingis. The fadeaway. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Magic out in front, running away with it. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why, Greg, great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Orlando's gotten all but one of the 3-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far. We've got Money. Riley is out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Ewing in at the 3 slot. This is out there for Orlando. Here's Wiley. Rebound by Hunt.
Boy, the defense collapsing and throwing him off balance on his way to the cup.
Down low, here's Slater. Look at the state of the game. International League's getting better and better, Doris. There's no doubt about it. We see it at Olympic times and during FIBA play in between. We see a lot of NBA players who have spent time abroad. I think they come back better.
I don't think there's any doubt about that, Kevin. I think wherever you can hone your craft and do it in a competitive environment where winning and losing is at stake on a nightly basis, it has so many opportunities for learning and growth. So, okay, I can't turn it over 5 times in a competitive environment, regardless of what league I'm playing in, because that's to the detriment of my team. If I'm lazy on the defensive end, I'm going to get exposed by good offensive players. To me, Kev, I love any time there's competitive basketball being played. I want to watch it.
Love that answer.
Boy, nice team basketball being played right there. You see the open man, and you deliver the ball right away.
Here's Mitchell Long. Pass to Henry. To the right side. All alone. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's not how you capitalize on the offensive end. You simply have to be more patient.
Olynyk the pass to Money. And again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Kicks it to Henry. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Mitchell Long can't get it to go.
He had a make from downtown in the first half, but no threes since then.
Money passes to Ewing, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Henry. He's guarded by Ewing. Here's Hunt. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Just tentative in the paint. Lacking a little bit of confidence. Allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot. Just relentless. Really impressed with how they've been able to maintain that focus.
I think it's obvious, Greg. They want this win. They're showing no let-up in their attack right now.
Here's Money, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2.
When it comes to building confidence, Doris, some people say playing one-on-ones in practice is a huge help. Is that something that you did when you were playing at Providence?
Kevin, I believe this could be the single greatest development tool for any individual player. If you start at the free throw line and play one-on-one against a player who's maybe slightly above your level or certainly at your level, and you limit that one-on-one from the free throw line to 2 dribbles or less, your skill set, I promise you, is going to develop. The other thing I would encourage young players to do is play 3-on-3, because it forces you to move and to cut and to screen and how to do those things properly if you're going to be effective. I love 1-on-1, 2-on-2, 3-on-3. It always helps you when you go back to the 5-on-5.
Such great advice. He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Mavericks have gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Pass to Henry to the inside. They need this. Wiley with the rebound. Orlando, they've gotten 4 of the 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. Offensive rebound. Here's Ewing. Here's Money. 5 on the clock. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. He's off on the first. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And the second free throw, good. So often when a player changes teams, Doris, we see a lot of emotions from him, his teammates, from the fans, and coaches. Is it even reasonable to expect loyalty in sports nowadays?
You know, I think times have changed, Kevin. We're no longer living in an era where a player sticks with an organization throughout the course of his tenure, or at least that is the outlier nowadays. The reality is teams always make decisions with their long-term best interests at heart. And so when a player has earned the right to embrace his free agency, there's a reason it's termed free agency, then he should have an equal opportunity to the team to make the decisions that are in his best interest. Whatever those values and priorities for that individual player are, when you reach free agency, you've earned that right.
And how's that for a solo performance?
Well, you couldn't do it any better than that, Greg. Textbook execution on the break.
Tipped away. He kicks it to Banks. Trying to get something going. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Right, he has been cold for a while now.
Yeah, starting to look like it's taking its toll mentally. He doesn't look like himself.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Here is Forbes. The league is always looking for ways to adjust the rules, make them better. There's a committee that studies this every single year, and you know, with that in mind, Doris, any rules you think they should alter or tweak?
Yeah, there's absolutely one, Kevin, and I think this goes to the point where perhaps we can have some more uniformity in the FIBA-ruled games that are played and the NBA. And there's one thing that's occurred in international play where players are becoming more athletic, and the opportunity for electric stuff to happen in transition is critical. To me, we have got to stop the intentional fouls, which are prohibiting fast breaks and all the potential for the explosive, exciting athleticism to be on display. So that, to me, is something we've got to address.
I'm with you.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First one falls for Dallas making a switch here. Green's checked in. He's off on the second. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus. Just make the simple play.
And now here's the upcoming schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Chicago Bulls. Then on Saturday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And looking at the Suns matchup, not going to be an easy one for them. We know about the struggles they've had of late, and having to deal with the back end of the back-to-back is never fun.
And he lobs it up toward the rim, and stolen by Banks. To the wing right side. No one near him. Count that one. Here's Money. Doris, what is your solution to the controversy surrounding one and done?
Kevin, I believe the one and dones will be a thing of the past, and I think it will happen shortly. And the reason that can now become a viable option is the G League holds the key. You can now allow players to enter into the minor league straight out of high school. If they raise the salary of those G League players, then it helps across the board.
And that pattern continues, guys. Another heat check, another log on the fire.
Boy, the opposition has got to feel an avalanche bearing down on them right now. They're wiping them off the floor.
Four. And that's an air ball. Not even close. Here's Money. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and two shots coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And the first one at the line is good.
Really getting after the defense since the break. He's so hard to keep off the line when he pushes the action.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Knocks it loose. And now Orlando on the break. Ross leading the charge. They get the rebound. Here's Wiley. And he gets it to go. Wiley's got 14 points here in the second half.
And you can see now they're starting to push the tempo to good effect.
And that's a foul called on Money. And that'll be his third foul so far. Here's Clark.
I love, Kevin, that Terrence Ross is trying to affect the shot-making ability of his opponent. He can be a pesky defender.
Ewing, good.
And since halftime, they have been locked and loaded from beyond.
Yeah, there's no question about it. Knocking down triples repeatedly, the defense starting to look helpless at this point.
Here's Clark. Outside, Green. No good again that time. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pass to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Clark finds Porzingis, poked away, Olenek with the steal. And here's the fast break. Ross leading the way. Money passes to Wiley. Up high to step the alley-oop.
Getting theirs before the defense can set up.
Boy, just a step quicker than the defense, really. Catching them off guard and capitalizing well.
And another fast break opportunity here for the Magic. Here we go. Here's Money, and he goes in for the dunk.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, and he was so quick to break on that one. A good sign that he read the play.
Orlando's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Doris, this term +6 coming into the lexicon describes a player whose wingspan exceeds his height by at least 6 inches. I know you've heard that before.
Yeah, well, we can think of several players who fit this description of the +6. Electric young players like Donovan Mitchell, Kawhi Leonard, the Claw. The Claw extends to his wingspan as well. And then Draymond Green, who in the fourth quarter defensively can seem like a player who's everywhere at every moment.
Inside. Ross, that's good. Ross has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Here's Clark. The pass to Mitchell Long. Porzingis with the ball. He's guarded by Ewing. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Clark in the corner. Will it go? No good. And Orlando the other way. Money passes to Wiley. And intended alley-oop jam.
And the passer floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Clark for 3. It's hauled in by Ewing.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
And he's done the job here all day. Just continues to grab rebounds. What a game for him.
They get a hand on it. He goes out of bounds. Last touch by Olynyk. Pass to Mitchell Long. Here's Forbes. His three-pointer is off the mark. Magic shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. And another one.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough deep.
There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. 4 on the clock. Lots of room. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Money's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And another one falls.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Magic.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And I think, guys, we sort of expected a win here in a season already with 66 wins. Tonight's win will notch that up one more to 67. A very dominating presence they seem to have nearly every time they come out on the floor.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance from Money.
Boy, I have loved this guy's energy all night. There was never a point in which he let up. The triple-double evidence of the kind of effort and skill he has.
And this is how you close out a game, not taking any chances.
Well, you can't have any room for error late in a game like this, so they put the finishing touches in style. I love how they closed.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you've got to make some changes.
5 to shoot. They get a hand on it. And now as Ross running, he can go all the way. Boom, he jams it straight down.
I tell you what, the energy in this arena, you can feel it.
Oh, there's no doubt. This crowd is into it, and it's because of how well their guys have played tonight.
Here is Forbes. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Trying to cut into this lead. Bad time for a miscue.
Well, Greg, that's a huge error. You can't afford to make these kinds of mistakes when you're already playing from behind.
Here's Money. And here's Ewing. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was net run down.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.